see in this clip package to show you the background between Riker and Matt Durden. They're not waiting to start. They're not going to come traditionally through the curtains. Riker and Durden fighting their way in through the front. This is a street fight. Falls count anywhere. They're not. Tuck, if you're going to make announcements, you probably should go ahead and do it now, because I don't think they're going to let you just.
There will be no disqualification. There will be no countouts. Pinfalls decisions may be recorded anywhere in the building.
I hope you didn't make a mockery while I was gone. Woo! Sorry, we had some celebrating to do back there.
Oh, I bet you did. Right now, there's no celebration going on. There's a war happening right here in front of us as Riker and Durden are going to beat each other up. You heard Tuck say, falls count anywhere inside the building. This is a deeply personal war. If you thought what went on between STF and Lone Star Inc. was bad, it's nothing compared to what these two guys have been through. Because at one time, as that video package showed you, these two were best friends, they were tag team partners, but now all they want to do is eliminate each other from WFC.
Absolutely, and I saw these two guys backstage while I was back there hanging with my boys, and they were already starting that war that you saw spill out here. I don't expect anything but carnage and mayhem between Riker and Matt Durden right now.
Well, I'm honestly surprised they've decided to take it inside the ring, but Riker now dominating over Matt Durden. Durden goes for a clothesline. Riker picks Durden up and plops him down face first.
That was a vicious slam by Riker, face first, planting Matt Durden.
And Riker dumps Durden over the top rope.
And there's no
Riker called for the Sharks.
What in the world
the Sharks are here.
What is this?
It's the Sharks. You know the Sharks.
This isn't the deep blue sea. What in the world is going on?
Well, you know, you had 3-on-2 for the tag team. Wow.
Did he really just tell two Sharks to get the tables?
I guess he needs some help to get some tables out.
Apparently. Oh, but look at that. He's still getting them on his own.
Well, he's getting one of them, and then there's another one being set up on the other side by the Sharks. This way he doesn't have to run around and do both.
Oh, look at this.
Found a kendo stick.
No,
the Shark!
Kendo Shark!
They're an endangered species! No!
Yeah, they are in danger, aren't they? Matt Durden going off on him with a kendo stick, and now one to the Wicked Wizard Riker.
Well, I sure hope PETA doesn't get a hold of this footage, because they'd be extremely upset.
Yeah, look at that. Matt Durden just teeing off. Teeing off on both the Sharks.
You see Dexter Hardaway trying to make his way through, and here comes some other members of security to check on the Sharks.
They should have never been out of the ocean to begin with.
And Durden,
the master of maniacal, holding his court right here in the big top known as the squared circle of WFC.
Riker not going. Oh, man. Ow.
I don't know how smart that was of Riker to slide in with Matt Durden still holding a kendo stick in his hand.
You know, you and I have both seen kendo stick matches before. We've seen guys get absolutely beaten and abused with them, and I expect nothing different here.
No, not at all. Those kendo sticks are not. Oh, good Lord! Riker with a headshot, with a cookie sheet. I don't know how well that's going to do for Matt Durden's brain, or lack thereof.
Yeah, who knows? It's already probably scrambled enough. Maybe he can knock some sense into him. Riker's found a kendo stick of his own.
Oh, this has just been vicious. Oh, good Lord!
Yeah, part of that broke off.
And another shot echoing throughout.
And now Riker just outright choking Durden with the kendo stick.
This is as vicious of a war as I've ever seen here in WFC.
And I expected nothing less between these two.
No, they have a long-standing rivalry. Oh, good God!
Riker down with the pin on the outside again. Falls count anywhere in this match, inside the building.
As you noted earlier, these two men once a great tag team known as the Rising, as we can see it if you look at Matt Durden's attire tonight, along with the suspenders he's got, those old tights on. It has the Rising logo and Rising on it, and he's got it taped over a symbolic stating that team is dead and buried. But we see a street sign.
No.
Good Lord!
Well, Riker countered that with the kendo stick.
May the force be with you indeed.
No! Oh. I think the force was all over the back of Durden's head there. And now, Riker throwing Durden outside on our side. I really, Tucky might want to get the safety because I don't know. They got a chair, no!
A chair shot to the cranium of Matt Durden. And now they're right here in front of us.
This is why I was in the midst of my shot.
They are way too close for comfort here.
They are bringing the action straight to us and right into your living room. I see one of our WFC staff has a Facebook live feed going on, getting well within the action here.
Riker and Durden making their way up the bleachers behind us.
It's absolutely incredible. This match going everywhere here.
And again, falls count anywhere, even on the bleachers here, if they were able to pull that off somehow. You see our referee making his way up there. I think that's a pinfall attempt right there.
Two.
Nope. Only good for 2.
We know what Riker is capable of. We know what Matt Durden is capable of. This has shown us exactly what we anticipated it to be, a flat-out war of attrition between Riker and I believe Matt Durden's been busted.
Yeah, Durden, those kendo shots, I'm sure, or if not the kendo shots, then the chair shot, one or the other, has busted Durden over and into the back of the head, behind the ear. He's bleeding down from behind, all over his neck. Riker, sensing that blood in the water like his sharks, and Riker now moves one of the tables and pursues Durden around the ring.
These guys made their way up in the bleachers and they fought throughout those bleachers.
Durden catapults Riker into the corner post. Just like that, the tide has turned here in this match.
He's not called the Master of Maniacal for anything.
And again, a pinfall. We can't see it where we are. Referee signals 2.
This has been a vicious war here.
Oh, and now,
Oh yeah, do not enter.
Durden has pulled out a street sign.
Do not enter the ring, apparently, is where that's going to be symbolic of.
And Durden not satisfied with that, looking for other stuff underneath, found a cookie sheet of his own.
Oh, good God!
Payback is hell. And
Oh, the
Durden
repeated cookie sheet shots to the cranium.
trying to destroy the forehead of Riker.
Making up a recipe for disaster in Riker.
And Durden putting Riker back inside the ring. Going for the pinfall inside. Again, falls count anywhere.
Who would have believed that?
I think Durden wants to symbolically put an end to this match where it started, inside the wrestling ring. He can go anywhere he wants to, but how much of a mental victory would that be over Riker for him to pin him dead square in the center of that ring?
Absolutely, it would be a mental game, but I mean, it was almost like Riker thought that this was going to be it, but DDT on the side.
Street side. Riker over with, or should be Durden over with the pin, and Riker at the last moment shooting that right arm up.
Look at, we can still see the blood trickling down from the back of the neck of Matt Durden right now. This was advertised as falls count anywhere, no disqualification, no countouts, and it has lived up. Only in the short amount of time I think that we have seen this match go on, and they still are just taking each other apart. I'm looking at some of the audience members.
How much stuff did Matt Durden put underneath the screen before the show? What has he got now? I can't even tell what this is.
Almost looks like a piece of
particle board?
That's what I was going to say. Looked like plywood or particle board, something of that nature. I don't know what he has in mind. Ladies and gentlemen, this is parental advisory at its greatest. As I've seen looking out in the audience, I've seen some men and women just cringe over the stuff that we are seeing right here in front of us.
Durden positioning that board in the corner. Now just standing over his former tag team partner.
Yeah, look at this. Riker now is just trying to.
I think Riker has finally seen, Riker finally saw what it is that Durden did to the old rising insignia on those tights.
Yes, he
did.
did.
Stripped it off on one side to reveal Durden's former nom de plume of Abel.
Yeah.
They were the rising. That was what they were together. And Durden now Irish whip. No, Riker turns it around.
Oh,
Durden
no.
stops. Riker.
Oh!
And Durden completely shatters that board. he do that? How did Matt Durden kick out of that?
I am absolutely speechless right now, Bert. I don't know what to say. What more can these guys do to each other? This is extremely well. And I'm looking right here. Look at our own table.
Yeah, we got blood on the commentary table right here. Obviously, from one of those shots, either the kendo stick or the chair, Matt Durden's blood is on our commentary area. And now Riker is taking down the singlets.
You know what this signals, right?
Oh, yeah. Durden's about to find out who... What the heck is that?
What in the world? What in the world is this?
Who's that up on the...
I have no idea what is going on here. Whoever she was, she got the attention of Riker.
That was no! Riker through the table, off the ring apron, through the table.
And remember, falls count anywhere. Falls are here.
And remember, Riker had that back injury.
Oh my God!
And he's
Riker
still
kicked out. Who was that? Do you know who that was?
Well, remember, Matt Durden led that group called the Freak Show, and it always seemed like every show there was someone different involved.
But we haven't seen the Freak Show at all.
We haven't, but I have a strong suspicion. That's right, the Pandemonium Sideshow. Could she be one of those, a new member of it?
I don't know what to think of that, but what we saw her face was almost painted in the exact same form as Matt Durden. I would almost assume that has to be a new member of his sideshow.
And Durden now. Oh, man. Durden has found a ladder.
Well, we've seen tables,
everything else.
We've seen chairs. The only thing we were missing was a ladder. And now, Matt Durden placing it right now in front of the table.
Barely now getting up to his knees. Durden very slowly and methodically positioning that ladder, moving the table.
Look at Matt Durden almost symbolically stating, look what you've done to me and I'm still not down. But the same could also be said for Riker. Can't take nothing away from either of these guys, putting each other through literal hell in this match.
You saw Durden, the initial shot there with the cookie sheet on the head and then following up with one on the back. As I said, Riker suffering a back injury in our last match in this match with Tim Rockwell. And now Riker and Durden and this ladder, and I have no idea what in the world could possibly be going through that demented mind of Matt Durden. But Durden has positioned Riker on top of that ladder.
And let's not, on top of that table you mean.
But table, you're right.
Let's not forget too, to your point earlier, you were talking about the back injury sustained last month. Who was the one that caused that injury? That was through a table.
Durden now ascending the ladder. The exhaustion beginning to affect Matt Durden. The physical toll and punishment that he and Riker both have absorbed here. But you can see Durden having to really struggle to get up the ladder, and Riker with a home run there. And Riker,
Oh no, not from the ladder. No. Oh, good Lord. Through the table, off the ladder.
Riker hooks the leg, and that is it. Riker likes to ask, who's your daddy? I think Matt Durden found out, at least in this instance, that he is not going to outclass his former tag team partner. And Riker victorious in this war. You can't call it anything but a war that these two men have gone through tonight.
Symbolically standing on the ladder above his former partner, Matt Durden. Victorious is the big man Riker with a Who's Your Daddy powerbomb from the ladder through the table. And this, I don't know what else you could do to put an exclamation mark at the end of this sentence and rivalry. But Riker certainly, I think if he didn't have the respect of anybody, he earned it tonight, as well did Matt Durden. This match was unbelievable.
Riker somehow on his feet as he makes his way past some of the bigger Riker fans that are here as they brought out their customized signs to show their support. Matt Durden having to be helped to the back by the referee, and Riker stares.
Just staring at his
what
fallen
it is that he's done.
Yes.
But it's a win tonight for Riker fans. Standing by backstage right now, we've got Dustin McGowan. I believe he's got the new director of operations. Let's find out what he has to say.